Hi guys, and welcome back to Sarms, an 8-week cycle. So this is week 5 and week 6 for me of the cycle, and again I'm just going to give you my viewpoints and my experiences over the last 2 weeks. So the main thing that I've noticed over the last couple of weeks is pins and needles, especially in my hands. So by all accounts, when people take growth hormone, they can tell whether the growth hormone is effective by this side effect. And obviously MK677 is a hormone secretagogue, so perhaps this is something to do with it. So what I did was I tried like an experiment, and I actually took out the MK677 and just stuck with the RAD140 for the last week or two. Unfortunately, I've still been getting these pins and needles, so maybe it's not the MK677, or perhaps it's still having some sort of effect. I would say most probably the reason for this is either water retention, weight gain, or both. So just pushing down on the sciatic nerve in my arm and creating this effect. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm just going to keep on assessing it. I've been for bloods recently as well. So on the blood side of things, the doctors have told me that there's an imbalance in my hemoglobin levels and also testosterone levels, and there's also an iron deficiency, but I still need to go in for some more tests. So as soon as they get back to me on that and give me a little bit more information, then I'll be able to let you guys know what exactly is going on. I would say that my endogenous test levels are most probably low. Reason being, there has been some testicular shrinkage over the last couple of weeks. But obviously I'll be able to give you more of an idea of what's going on with that once I get the information back from the doctors. So we'll be coming up to the last week of my cycle fairly soon. I do plan on using a PCT protocol. For those who tell you that Sarms are not suppressive, are most probably ill-informed or trying to just sell you their products. I do think RAD140 is one of the stronger compounds when it comes to Sarms, and I would recommend to anybody who uses RAD140 to have a PC protocol in place. So I'm just going to go over what I'm going to use for PCT and my reasons why. So for PCT, I plan on using Chlormid and Novadex, pretty bog standard protocols when it comes to PCT. Also, maybe a test booster, something like Tribulus. Studies suggest that Tribulus is not massively effective. However, I've used Tribulus in the past, and in my opinion, it has been highly effective on my controlled aggression and libido. Is this a placebo effect? I'm not 100% sure, but I would like to think that it is due to the compound rather than due to something that I believe is happening to my body. I also plan on using modafinil, and if anybody doesn't know what this is, it is a drug used for people with sleep apnea and sleep issues. So basically, it just helps you stay more awake during the day or whenever you take it. Reason I'm going to use that is because I do expect there to be a little bit of a crash when I come off of these Sarms, and I want to keep my energy levels up after I've finished using. So that is just something that I've decided to put in with my PCT cycle. From a calorific standpoint, I plan on maybe bumping up those calories after I've finished using, so I'm able to keep the body in an anabolic state even when I come off of these PEDs. I would say of my training career, I've generally been PED free, so I know the effort that is required to yield a result. I'm not relying on PEDs as a be all and end all. So with regards to PCT, most probably will be doing a 4-week protocol after my last dose of Rad 140. Rad 140 has a half-life of 20 to 24 hours, so it'll be after that. So I must produce something like Novadex at 20 milligram plus Chlormid at 50 milligram for weeks 1 to 4. Just keep it really nice and simple. On top of that, I must probably take the Tribulus and modafinil as well. So with the modafinil, most probably run that at 100 to 200 milligram per day. A lot of this will just be a case of trial and error. I'll just see what works best for me at that point in time. Just something that's going to give me a little bit of a boost throughout the day and not crash too hard. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Hopefully I'll have my bloods and the results back from those fairly shortly, so I'll be able to give you a little bit more information on what's going on and what I plan to do with those results. Same again, guys, if you can like, follow, subscribe to this channel, that would be massively appreciated, and hopefully I'll be able to pump out some more really good quality information. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a good day, have a good week, stay safe, train hard, speak soon, peace.